Hi, my name is Jax.
And I'm Sassy Jax.
And we're here to walk you through a project I'm going to create. This is a 8x10 canvas board by Artist Loft. I probably created this background 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I think the background is beautiful.
I like it.
I don't think I want to change it at all. I do want to add a stencil to it. Not sure which one. Oh, she's cool. I like this one, but I just did this on a different project. Be yourself, everyone else is taken, with some dragonflies. I think I might want to do it this way, or just be your beautiful self. I think I'm gonna do just be your beautiful self and then this.
Heidi slap.
This is an art screen instead of a stencil. I'm not sure. I thought you had to tear these apart. I'm not sure what to do with this. What's going on? Is this not an option? I thought this had a sticky back. It's like a self-adhesive.
Which are the best stencils.
Here we go. What color do I do? I could do a black and then come back after. I think I'm gonna do a black. This will be the first time I'm using a screen, and just because I don't want to get any paint on anything, now I've got a little bit more room to kind of be a little messy. All right, I'm just gonna mush this around. Probably have way too much, but I guess I'm using black for the dragonflies too. The paint is on. This is dry. I really had a hard time with this because I got some seepage underneath the stencil and I got some issues over here. Freshly Picked Pastel Collection by Sailor. This is the hot cocoa.
These are super stinky smelly.
They're not my fave to work with, but they will do the trick. Whoa, that's coming out really, really fast.
You gotta be kidding me.
It was already dry in that small amount of time.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna add some white lines around each of the dragonflies and maybe some dots showing where they're coming from. We're just having fun with this. This little guy is kind of stuck in there. I think it's a little busy now with all the white.
Gives your eyes something to look at other than all the black that's all messed up.
Once that dries, it's gonna get a little bit darker. It's not gonna be as bright in your face. Maybe a little bit over here just because it's on a darker background, but over here you're really not gonna see that. So it'll be less busy. Trying to add some 3D stuff here. This is not really being my friend. It's coming out kind of clumpy, but I'm just gonna go with it. Hope for the best.
So maybe you can cross your fingers for me, because that'll be helpful.
I think I like it. It's not bad. If I do too much more, this is going to be so busy you're not gonna want to look at it.
And you're just gonna be like, where should my eye go? Where should my eye go?
I think that's it. I think this one is done.
Wouldn't it be nice though if I had like one lone flower here?
Maybe I should do that because I do have a stencil that might look really cute there. Yep, I'm sold. I don't know what this is right here. Perhaps it's there so that I can put leaves on the side. I just want the lone one here. So I am going to lock this off. And because I don't want pink on my stem, I'm doing this. For the circle there, I'm just gonna put a gem.
Like a little bling?
This is hot pink.
Pink is good.
It's gonna be my green. I have 2 brushes that are clean. I have my paint. I have my stencil. I have my widths.
Maybe not. You've gone too far.
Here we go, everybody. Why didn't I tape all that off?
I taped off the whole other freaking thing.
That's as good as it's gonna get. It's pulling off the whole stencil. Dang it!
Stop!
Now I have to be super careful. Can I do it?
Can I be careful?
I love it!
I love it!
You guys know I love it.
I love it.
I just wrecked this stencil. Dang it. Never put painter's tape on a stencil that is super fragile because you will wreck it. I already ripped it once. See how fragile that stuff is? And I'm ripping it. I ripped this over here. Look at that. Oh, I just did it again. Oh my God.
This is why I can't have nice things. Look at this. You're a terrorist in my craft room.
I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I've made up my mind.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of my more successful things in the last 24 hours, so.
It's got that going for it.
Liquitex gloss varnish, and this protects it from dirty hands, UV light, all kinds of different things. It also pops the paint. You can really wipe it down with a cloth, soap and water if you want. There's no, oh, don't touch it. Still don't want to touch it all the time, but if you did touch it, or if something spilled on it, or if something happened, it would be fine. There is something going on right there. I don't know what that is. Maybe it was already there and I didn't notice it because it popped out the color. A lot of times I'm busy talking and I can't remember where I put the varnish, so you kind of have to go around and look in the light and see if you've gotten every section of the piece, and I just do that by reflecting the light back and forth. Also, when you're adding varnish, you really don't want to overwork it because once it starts to dry, it'll get tacky, and if you start brushing it, it will make it cloudy. So if you notice that when this went on, it's like a white cloudy film, and you spread it out and it looks kind of clear, but in reality, that white cloudy film is still there, and when it dries clear, but if you overwork it, it will always stay cloudy. So you really have to be careful when you're doing varnish to not overbrush. You're brushing it on maybe once or twice, 3 times tops, and then you need to stop, because if it's a dry day, it may dry sooner than you think. Maybe you're over here and you started over here. You go back to that, you're gonna ruin your finish. So just be cognizant of that and pay attention, and really shouldn't be an issue. So I'm gonna let that dry. This is all dry. I think I want to add this orange little doohickey. Now this is a sticky back, but it will not stick to that forever. I mean, it'll stick, but it won't be on there permanently. So I'm gonna use this Aqua Tombow Mono liquid glue.
Whatever that is.
Just using a small little dab. Oh, I should probably sign it. And there you have it. We're finished. A sign with some dragonflies to brighten your day. I hope it brightened yours. It surely brightened mine. I loved creating this. Remember, folks, just be your beautiful self. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see what else I create on this channel,
Like acrylic paintings, greeting cards, stamping, die cutting, and recycled art, furniture, all kinds of things.
consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a viewer. Until next time, love your guts. Bye!